of the second speaker or second personality who had a great impact on my life, and that was Dr Israr Ahmad. Dr Israr Ahmad, may Allah grant him Jannah, he was one of the best Urdu speaking orators in the world that I know of. So I traveled all the way to Pakistan in 1991 to meet Dr Israr Ahmad. He was a medical doctor. He wasn't trained in any Islamic institute or Islamic university. He was a medical doctor inspired by Maududi, Jamaat Islami, went to Tabligh Jamaat, they started his own organization, Tanzim Islam. I went to Lahore to meet him. And I was shocked at his simplicity. The command that he has over the Quran. He also speaks in English, but mainly in Urdu. And I was impressed by it. So I purchased all his video cassettes and added to the video cassette library. And to cut the story short, I learned many things from him. I'll just mention two important things I learned. Number one, he told me that I told about my background. I'm a medical doctor. I've just passed. And in 1991, I finished my medical studies and I was doing my internship when we started the organization. In 1991, in 1990, I finished my medical studies. For 1 year, there was internship. And during internship, I had more time, so we started the organization. So I told him, I've just finished my medical studies. I would like to become a surgeon, do my MS, and I'm interested in dawah. So he told me, son, you have to choose between the two. Either you choose your medical practice or dawah. I, being a medical doctor, I practiced for 7 years and tried to do both. I could not. If you want to specialize, choose between the two one thing. Then, after his guidance, I chose to become a da'i. The second thing I learned from him was, he told me that if you want to become a da'i, see to it that you make your personal needs the minimum. I said, why? He said, if you make your personal need the minimum, with the least amount of monthly requirement, you can speak the truth more easily. You won't have to depend on anyone. You won't have to depend on please someone who's paying your salary. See to it that your needs are the least. And I saw that he had such a big institution, but what a simple man, Dr Israr Ahmad. May Allah grant him Jannah. And this thing, that not to spend excessively, was one of the cornerstone of my success. Just in case I forget, towards the end I may tell you, but today I require only 2,000 ringgit a month for me and my wife to survive. Only 2,000 ringgit. Very comfortably. Very comfortably. Not for my dawah activity. Dawah activity, though I have to travel, fly, I pay my own money, that's different. That may be in large amount. But for my personal needs, 2,000 ringgit is sufficient. In Bombay, it was 40,000 rupees. Here it is 2,000 ringgit, sufficient. Inshallah, time permits, I'll come to it later on. So these two things I learned from Sheikh Ahmad Didan. And when I came back, I told my parents, initially when we started the organization, Islamic Research Foundation, I told my parents I will only be giving 2 hours a week. Because once I finished my internship, when I joined the MS surgery, I have to be there 24/6 or 6.5. Maybe I get half a day in a week free. So I spend some time with my family and 2 hours in this organization. But then I decided I will not do my post-graduation. I told my parents, I want to give 2 hours a day for dawah and the balance time for my medical practice. My father had a roaring practice. My elder brother, Dr Muhammad Naik, also was a doctor. And my brother, he was a very good orator. So when Sheikh Ahmad Didat came, he was the MC. Because he was the Secretary General of his medical college. Very good orator, not an Islamic speaker, but a general orator. So that's how Sheikh Deedat was impressed. So I told my parents, 2 hours dawah, remaining medical practice. After a couple of months, I said 50% dawah, 50% medical practice. They said no problem. Then I said 2 hours medical practice, remaining dawah. They said no problem. Then after maybe a year or so, I said full-time dawah. They said no problem.
डॉक्टर साहब इंग्लिश में बात कर रहे थे, बट ओबियसली बात है कि जो लोग इंग्लिश को अच्छे से समझते होंगे तो उन्होंने बात को भी अच्छे से समझा होगा, लेकिन मैं उन लोगों के लिए बोलना चाहूँगा जो लोग थोड़ा इंग्लिश कम समझ पाते हैं। डॉक्टर जाकिर नाइक साहब हमें समझा रहे थे कि एक बार वो पाकिस्तान गए थे तो उनकी मुलाकात वहाँ पर डॉक्टर इसरार अहमद साहब से हुई थी। उस मुलाकात में कुछ ख़ास बातें डॉक्टर इसरार साहब ने डॉक्टर जाकिर नाइक को बताई है, जो नसीहत के तौर पर डॉक्टर जाकिर नाइक साहब ने याद भी रखे हैं और उसके बाद उन नसीहतों को याद रख के अपनी ज़िंदगी में वो नसीहतें अपनाई भी हैं। डॉक्टर इसरार साहब ने जो नसीहतें डॉक्टर जाकिर साहब को किए हैं वो ये है कि उन्होंने उनको बताया था कि ज़िंदगी में एक काम आप कर लेना कि अगर आपने दावत देना है लोगों को अल्लाह के दीन की तरफ बुलाना है तो आपने एक काम कर लेना है, वो ये है कि आम लोगों से अपनी ज़िंदगी को थोड़ा अलग करना है। जैसे कि खर्चात है, आपने आम लोगों की ज़िंदगी से अपने खर्चात कम करने हैं। जैसे कि गाड़ियों का शौक़ होता है, बड़ी बड़ी बिल्डिंग्स का, या मतलब बड़ी बिज़नेस हो कोई, आम इंसान के शौक़ ऐसे होते हैं और आम इंसान ऐसे काम कर भी पाता है, टाइम दे पाता है। लेकिन एक आलिम दीन के लिए, जो एक ऐसा आलिम दीन हो जो अल्लाह के दीन की तरफ लोगों को बुलाता होगा, उसको चाहिए कि वो अपनी नीड्स को कम करे, वो अपने ज़रूरियात को कम करे, ताकि फिर बाद में वो लोगों को सच्चाई की तरफ बिना किसी डर के बुला सके। और डॉक्टर साहब ये भी बोल रहे थे कि इनके खर्चे जो घर में है बहुत ही कम है, बराबर वो नसीहत जो इनको की गई है उस पर ये बिल्कुल चल रहे हैं। बिल्कुल कम खर्चे हैं इनके फैमिली में, आजकल कम खर्चे से अपना गुजारा कर रहे हैं और शुक्रगुजार भी हैं ये अल्लाह के, क्योंकि डॉक्टर जाकिर नाइक साहब एक बड़े स्कॉलर हैं और दीन के रहबर हैं। हमें इनके बात को टालना नहीं चाहिए, हर एक बात इनकी माननी चाहिए। बंदे से कहीं ना कहीं गलती भी हो जाती है, लेकिन ज़्यादातर जब बंदा सही हो तो उसको कहीं ना कहीं फॉलो करना चाहिए। बाकी आपकी राय क्या है, आप भी अपनी राय का इजहार कमेंट बॉक्स में कर लेना। बाकी आप देख रहे थे मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल इस्लाम ATB कश्मीर ऑफिशियल, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके जाना और बेल के आइकन को भी प्रेस कर लेना, ताकि आपको मज़ीद ऐसे इंटरेस्टेड वीडियोज़ मिलते रहेंगे। अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू।